Hello. We are going to the first fight of the second tier of the Eden Raid series. The second tier is Eden's Verse. Eden's Verse Fulmination is the fight we're going to. Also, I feel like my microphone's been getting worse. It's fine. It's fine. Just a few more guides, microphone, please. I've had this microphone for like 13 years or something like that. It's very old.
So, this is removed.
11 years. It's really trucking on by. Okay, let's get to it. Ramu. I always thought it was Ramu, but Ramu, she said Ramu. So, we've seen him before. He was part of one of the Heaven's Word trial fights. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn around. And you'll see here that the stage is like this long rectangle, and there are these rows, columns, whichever you call them. Rows, columns, I'll probably say both. We'll have to take note of that at some point. Okay. Oh, also there's like this, kind of like in the center. See this like this brickwork along here. We'll also have to pay attention to that at some point. Okay. Crippling Blow is going to be a tank buster. Okay, Stratosphere Summons. This first mechanic is gonna drop two sticks. I'm sorry if that's offensive. There's one over here, and there's one over here. There's one that's clearly shorter than the other, okay? The one that's taller is like, you know, getting lightning, electricity all up in here, and so we want to go far away from it because it's going to do like a huge circle AoE. So you want to go find the shorter one and go stand behind it. Yeah, if you don't, you die. Okay, you die. I have footage to confirm that over here. I ran this unsynced as a warrior, and you know, I got a decent amount of health here, and by standing in this, yeah, I just get one shot by all this. Okay, so you die. So you really gotta pay attention to that when that comes out and run behind a shorter one. You can see here. The short one's here, so you don't want to stand like actually on it. You want to go back a little bit more. Okay, moving on. After this goes off, we've got a bunch of these like little orbs around the stage. When you touch one of them, you're gonna get this surge protection thing. And you want to have at least one or two on you at a time. Your body's covered in conductive matter, reducing the damage of certain attacks. So this is going to help you out and give you a bit of defense against certain things. This is just like the original fight in the trial. Most people didn't really know how to handle it, but in this fight it's pretty important to have this, and we'll see in a bit. If you collect more than one or two, like you can grab a few and that's fine, but here's spoilers. Okay, so I have 2 right now, right? And I grab 3 and that's still fine. Like I can stock up 3 of them, but as soon as I grab another one it changes. So now instead of surge protection I got static condensation. Excess electricity is stored within your body, reducing HP recovery. And so you don't want this. This is bad. Because you don't want to lose your HP recovery. So at most you can have is 3 stacks of this thing. Usually I keep it to around 2. Mostly because when you're dodging other stuff, you might accidentally run into another one. Okay, but that's that. When these pop up, just be aware of that. Okay. I got a bit of allergies, so okay. Storm cloud summons. We got 2 people with target markers over their head. And so you want to spread those away from people and away from each other. When it drops, there's no like big visual that it drops. There's this cloud happens right above the person who had it. So you can kind of see the cloud over here. The cloud is going to do an AoE afterwards. Not this AoE, not this way. That was from the main boss. Okay, this Judgment Volts is a big raid wide, and if you have one of these surge protection things, then it will use up one of those things from you and decrease the amount of damage you take. So that's all fine and cool. But these clouds now, see this? There's a lot happening right now. Let's just focus on the clouds for a second. See, they're like glowing now with lightning and things like that. Okay, I used my other thing at the same time, but we'll see it again. Let's just watch the clouds for right now. Okay, see, there we go. The clouds do this huge AoE, and they persist, and so that's why you want to drop them like in the back or like off to the side, just so they're not like all up in the way. When I ran this, I was like, oh, I forgot about that. And so I didn't realize as tank I was keeping the boss there, and then people were standing there, and so I was like, okay, I gotta move the boss. And so if you notice, if you're tanking and you notice someone drop the cloud really close, then yeah, you want to move the boss out of the way. It's because other people might not have noticed. Okay. But yeah, so to recap. 2 people got the cloud targeting thing. They dropped a cloud somewhere. The boss is doing Judgment Volt, which is going to be a huge raid wide. If you have a surge protection, you won't take as much damage. And then see, I lost one of my surge protection thingies because I use it for this. And then, while, like right after that raid wide, is when the clouds drop their first attack. Right now, they drop their attack right there. And then they dropped it again. And yeah, these people got hit by the cloud stuffs and other things. So, yeah, they're just there. So that's really important, okay? Also, with the clouds, if they're too close together, they can turn into one mega cloud, which we'll see later. I'll show it later. Fury Bolt. This one is going to give the boss this buff, and that means, I think I hover over it later, but basically this next Judgment Volts, it says Divine now. It just does like an even bigger attack. Okay, so for that one, you definitely want to have one of these surge protection things. Tribunal summons. Tri meaning 3. No. Wait. Okay, it's not. It's a little late for me, but I wanted to make a guide anyway. Okay. Spoilers for later. There's gonna be 3 things later. But here, this one is the thing I mentioned earlier where you have to pay attention to the center. This looks like a hot dog. It looks like a hot dog now. I put mustard on it. I'm a little tired. Okay, so he summons like another version that's kind of similar to him. And he's gonna rush the stage. And so you want to stand along the edge, and then you're gonna get knocked back, whichever side you're on. And this is where it's important to kind of make sure that your surge protection, whatever thing, is like not too high, because if you end up like tossing yourself backwards and then you pick up an orb and then you get the red one and then you can't protect yourself, like that's not good. And so that's why, again, I keep it to 1 or 2. But anyway, for this move, you want to stand along the edge and then you get knocked backwards. If you stand on the edge, you take some damage and you might die. Okay. I know that person was like they just came back to life. This person, LD. But they lost their transcendence thing. And then they weren't moving, and then, yeah, so you don't want to be in that, okay? Okay. Bro! Okay, so I was right. This one's also called Tribunal Summons, that's why I got confused. Okay, but now here there's 3 things, okay, off to the side of the stage. It can either be on this side or the other side, so you gotta like turn your camera and like figure out where he's tethering. He's gonna summon 3 things on the side of the stage, and they're going to rush across. And they're gonna rush across within one of these rows. Okay, so you just gotta figure out what row it is and then like not stand in those. So it's like every other. So you can stand in the ones in the in-between. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, it's this one and this one and this one that are being taken here. I was also not getting a lot of heals because we were having issues with a lot of people dying. We were okay here. Okay, Stratosphere summons. This one is gonna drop those the spears from before, and so you gotta find the short one again, which happens to be this one, and you want to go to that. And so these tall ones are gonna do big circle AoEs like before. And if you step in it, or yeah, if you're in it, you're gonna die. So you want to go to the side of the short one. Okay, see, you automatically die if you're in it. Who is that? MO? Yeah, MO had like full health. And they ran over here. There's no safe spot over there. See, like, basically all of this stage is full. Here. Yeah. Like, this corner might seem like it's fine, but it's actually covered with this one. And this corner might seem like it's fine, but no, it's covered with this one. So this is the only safe spot. And it is by the shorter stick. Okay. Ooh, MB. The off tank also died. Where were they? Oh, there's 2 MBs. This one? Oh yeah, they just got clipped by the thing. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that was kind of a lot. Let's watch this run, and I'll just go over the stuff, just because that was a lot to take in. Okay, main tank is turning the boss per usual. Crippling Blow is the tank buster. Stratosphere summons is the 2 sticks. Is it offensive that I call them sticks? Rods? Are they rods? That's what, yeah, lightning rods, yeah. Okay, so you go to the shorter one, shorter side. So you don't die. Okay. The orbs are out, so you can pick up a few. Judgment Bolts. we'll do a raid wide and use up one of your surge protection thingies, and so you don't take as much damage. See, I picked one up right. Well, actually, see, I tried to go grab some, but other people would pick up the ones that I was going for. So it was really hard for me to grab one. But I got one, and then, yeah, you could see one of the red mages. We were going for the same one. So then this person, see, they took 14k, whereas I only took 8k. Let's see. And then, let's see, AM took 8k, LS took 15. Okay, let's see if LS had one. AM, who's that? Okay, that's this healer. Yeah, so this healer, the one that had 8k, had one of the surge protection thingies. And then LS, the other person who got 15k damage, did not have a surge protection thing. And then also this red mage didn't have one. And so, you know, it's a significant amount of damage you're saving from getting hit from, almost like half. So it's kind of important to have. It helps the healers out a lot too. Okay, crippling blow is going to be a tank buster. Fury's bolt. Okay, that's this little buff here. And so now instead of just judgment volt, we got the divine judgment volt. Yeah, there we go. I did hover over it. So this one you definitely want to have the surge protection thing. Fury's Bolt, overcharged with electricity. Next attack will deal increased damage or differ in range. Okay, so, you know, increases damage or different range. So this one, yeah, I took like almost 17k. Everyone's taking, yeah, about the same. What is this? VV? Did VV have? Yeah, they have that. Everybody has a surge protection thing. Okay, so yeah, all of our damage here is, our damage taken is roughly the same. Which is fine, okay. Tribunal summons. This could be the little horsies or it can be the one in the middle. Okay, it's the one in the middle. So you want to stand along the edge and then you'll get knocked backwards. Don't stand inside though, you'll also get hit. Bruh! You get hit a little bit, it seems like. I wasn't like in the thing. Right. Okay, so we all took a bit of a hit, right? I'm just confirming. Okay, yeah. All of us had full health. And then we all took a little bit of a raid win as that went off. Okay, and then we all got knocked back. Yeah. Okay, so this one, we got the 3, I think they're called ixions. Yeah, ixion. It's a mount, actually. They're gonna gallop soon, so figure out where they're not standing and go stand in that area. Someone's gonna rush across, okay. Typically, if you see orbs out, it's good to just like pick up at least 1 or 2, because you never really know when the next one's gonna come out, unless you keep track of the mechanics timeline. But yeah, if like the orbs were freshen, it's likely that you're gonna need them soon. But okay, so the sphere rod things are going out. Find the very short one and go to that corner. See, this is the short one. These are like all very tall. Whoa, you can see the electricity thing going through. Okay. And so when this one goes out, you really gotta like move quickly. Cause see how many people died like immediately? It's because they got clipped by this stuff while they're running. And so this is one of those ones where it is very important to react to it quickly because you don't have that much time to get over here. And if your ping's not very good, you're gonna get clipped by this stuff. Even if all their characters are in this spot right now, but you know, due to how technology works, technically they were still over here when the cast went off, and so they died. Okay, so that can be a potential wiping mechanic for this fight. If everybody's like kind of slow for that one, then there's dying. Okay, okay, now we have Divine Judgment Bolts. So there's gonna be a bigger raid wide. Okay, I think that's good. So we'll go back to this one. Fury's Bolt. Okay, this is the damage boost thingy. And then Divine Judgment Bolts is the big raid wide we just saw. Thunderstorm. Ooh, see all the animation? Okay, there's a bunch of AoEs, okay? You gotta dodge all these. They're just gonna drop underneath people everywhere, so you really just gotta maneuver yourself. I'm picking up some orbs along the way just to make sure I have some. Storm Cloud summons. Alright, we got the people with the target marker. Alright, they're spreading out to the corners. Like, that's the way you want it. You want to keep them far away from everybody. Okay, Tribunal summons. We got this thing up in the front here. And so it's gonna rush across, right? But like, I'm moving my camera to figure out where the clouds are up here. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to get knocked backwards into the clouds. So that's why I'm moving all the way down here. And I roll back over here. And that's fine. You saw how people died to that earlier, right? The clouds. Yeah. And since I was already over here, I just decided to keep the boss here instead of running around with him. Okay, Thunderstorm again. So super big animation stuffs. And then we're dodging a bunch of AoEs. And now the 3 ixions are out, and so you want to find the safe row column. Yeah, while still dodging the AoEs, okay? Yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's something that you gotta just keep turning your camera and like getting used to moving around for. Like, drop your DPS, like stop using your skills if you have to. Because you could also potentially fall off if you're like, you know, panicking and you're trying to dodge AoEs and then the horse is coming at you and you're like, ah, and then you fall. So, yeah, be careful. Oh, wait. What? Oh, yeah, Crippling Blow is the tank buster. Okay. And then the boss recenters. Alright. Stratosphere summons. Look, there's a little orb by itself. We've got the 2 sticks. Rods, I mean, sorry. Go to the shorter one. And now mechanics are overlapping. So we have to, you know, be on this side. Then we also got these cloud things. So you're gonna drop the clouds. And then, okay. The clouds are a little close together. So for this one, Judgment Jolt. Okay, this thing went off. Okay. We got the little orbs out again. The clouds in the back are okay, actually they're not too close together, that's fine. Okay. They stayed away from each other enough. if they're too close together, they'll turn into a mega cloud and then do a huge raid wide, and everyone will get, like, I think damage downs. I have footage of it, I'll show it once we get there to the other one. Fury's Bolt. Okay, this is boosting up the next attack, and so now we got Divine Judgment Bolts. Definitely need some surge protection for this big raid wide. Yeah, so this person didn't have one. See, so most of us have it. This person doesn't have one, this person doesn't have one. And take a look at their health. They also have this, like, weakness from dying before. But definitely not having the surge protection thingy is gonna do a significant amount of damage. I think they get down to, like... See, they got down to, like, 700 health. One of the healer had like a regen thingy up or something like that. Look here. See? For a second it was like 705. It was very close for them. So, oh, and this person actually did just straight up die. Oh, they did already have a bone stack, so okay, that makes sense. But yeah, you can see, like, definitely pick up the orbs, okay? To help possibly save yourself. Okay, Tribunal summons. Oh, this time we've got the ixions on the side and also the one in the middle. And so, I would adjust. I ran over here just so I could see everything. I'm like, okay, so I definitely don't want to be in this one, or this one, or this one, and then up here I want to get a little bit closer so I can get knocked backwards, okay? So I was wandering around a bunch to avoid all that. Crippling blows, tank buster. Judgment Bolts is going to be the raid wide. It's going to use up one of my surge protection things. Thunderstorm is going to be a bunch of AoEs on the ground. Okay, we got the ixions out. So we gotta watch out for those dudes over here. So yeah, I'm like maneuvering my camera so I can see where they are. And I was like, okay, I think I'm okay in this row, so I'm just gonna try to stay in this row. But by doing that, I ended up taking a bunch of these AoEs and yeah, and I was taking autos from the boss, and so I was not well played. I didn't have any mitigation either, and so that's tricky. Tricky business. I noticed once I got back though, back to life, that somebody else was taking somebody else had aggro that wasn't the other tank. It was this person, the dancer. And so that's why when I came back, I immediately provoked, because I didn't want this person to die. And typically I will wait to get healed up. So you see how they like took big hit like that. So this is just a very specific tank thingy. As soon as you come back from being dead, you have this transcendent thing, right? And so you're like almost invulnerable for the next 5 seconds. So you don't really want to like use any skills. But because I noticed that like a DPS had aggro, crippling blow is the tank buster, I was like, that might kill them. And so I ran in and tried to provoke real quick to see if it would just hit me. It ended up hitting them. Fortunately, they didn't die. They had some buffs and a regen and things like that. So it was okay. But, yeah. Fortunately, also, I got a benediction from one of the healers. and so it was fine. But at this point I was able to just take back aggro and like hold on to the boss. So I'm glad the dancer didn't end up dying. Usually though, if the main tank dies, main tank dies, off tank should put tank stance on and pick up the boss. But it does happen so quickly sometimes that it can be hard to miss. Like I've definitely missed things like that. Like the last fight, I didn't realize the tank had died, and yeah. Okay, storm cloud summons. We're going to the short side. Okay, we got these storm cloud things. Oh, they're both hanging out over here. Oh boy, is it gonna combine together? Okay, so it combined together into this gathered storm. Okay, the summoner MO was already dead. So, okay, I see what happened. These two dropped their clouds over here, and this is definitely too close. The clouds end up gathering together. This person that had one of the clouds ends up running in here, and the big stick explodes, and that's why they died there. Okay, but then also, if we take a look at the enemy bar, you'll see the clouds show up quickly. Storm cloud, we've seen that before. But then immediately it turns, okay, it goes away for a moment and then it comes back as gathered storm, okay? And so yeah, this person, because they ran back into this circle AoE, they died. Now, the gathered storm explodes and we all get hit with it. The parting clouds is what it's called. And then we all get the damage down. Okay, so that's why you don't want the clouds to be too close together. Okay, I just is doing continuous big raid wide, so it doesn't matter where we're standing, it's just continuously hitting us. Looks like it was 3 times. Yeah. Also, each time it hits us, it refreshes the damage down. It was at 30 seconds and it was counting down, and then it hits us again and then it resets to 30 seconds. Okay, so you don't really want that. It's not horrible, but it's definitely going to make the fight last a lot longer because we all have damage down. It's like we don't do as much damage. Okay, so in between all that, Ramu did the Fury Bolt thingy and then has this Divine Judgment Bolt thingy, like it's boosted. And so you want to have your surge protection things for this raid wide. I didn't have one. Yeah, but I got tank privilege, so it was okay. Okay, Ixion's out and the middle one is out. So find your safe spot. Okay, we got this and this, and this. Okay, so you see on the edge. Yeah. Oh, this person fell. Where are we standing? Whoa, they like went all the way that way. Okay, who is it? PS. Where are they standing? They just got raised. Okay. Oh, they're like right here. The ixions go first, it seems like. And then the other person too. Okay, so I think they got hit by the thing in the middle. Is that why they got rushed off the stage? They must have also lost their transcendence thing. Okay, they have their transcendence thing. And they just get booped off the stage. Let's see. I wonder if I captured that here. in my solo run. Okay, I determined here that I don't think arm's length works for that. I wasn't able to. I did it a few times. Let's see if I do. Oh, I was standing in clouds to like see how much damage I took. Okay, so I didn't actually manage to sit in that. But it sure looks like this person died because they got hit with this, huh? Yeah. Okay, wait. Before we get to the end. I think over here, this also happened to LD. They were standing right here. But when they died, they stayed on the stage. See? They're still on the stage. They didn't get, like, pushed backwards. And so, yeah, I wonder why this person, who's basically in the same place, they got pushed back. Was it because they got hit by the Ixion one? Okay, this one, and this one. This one. Were they in this one? Maybe they were moving, maybe that got clipped. As everyone else is getting knocked back, they're getting knocked back. And technically their health is still good. And it's not until they cross this barrier that it goes to 0. Interesting. I'm nitpicking. Why? Why did that happen like that? I don't know. Okay, crippling blows at tank buster. Judgment bolts is going to be the raid wide. Okay, let's go investigate more. I'm sure I go stand in like the Ixion things at some point here. Let's see. Come out, little horsies. Here we go. I'm amazed that I didn't go stand in that. Okay, let's find it again. Oh, I didn't have it. I don't have it. That's the only time. I feel like that's the only one that does the knockback. Okay. I think this one I was just focused mostly on the buffs. So let's just finish watching this one and see if we can catch it. Thunderstorm. This is the one with the AoE all over the ground. Lots of stuff to dodge here. It's a lot easier as range to dodge those, honestly, rather than playing melee range stuff. Okay, Stormcloud summons. So we got the Stormclouds here. I'm spreading apart. I'm going to my corner. I drop it and get out of the way. Okay, Tribunal summons is the thing in the middle. Yeah. So I'm gonna get away from the cloud that I dropped. We all take a little bit of a raid wide and get knocked backwards. Try to avoid those clouds. Pick up some surge thingies if you can. Okay, Thunderstorm is the AoEs on the ground. Tribunal summons. Okay, the ixions are out. Let's see if someone gets hit. YN, thank you. Okay, who is this? Red mage? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, somewhere up here. Here. YN. Whoa. Okay, they were all the way on the opposite side. Over here. They're right here. I sound more excited now about it because someone got hit with something. Okay, they're right here. Oh yeah, okay, they were in this row, but then they kind of walked over just slightly, so I think they did get hit with this. And they're here. Okay, and this is like the middle of the stage. And then now they're all the way over here. Does it look like they got knocked back? Kind of does, huh? Okay, let's clear all this out. I mean, at some point they were running, but it looks like they slid that way. Yeah, I think it did do a knockback. Okay, I'll go read the guide. Tribunal summons 2, summons 3 Will of Ixions at the eastern and western edge of the arena, which, like previous planet, will prepare to dash across the arena in a straight line. When in doubt, you'll notice I'm standing. It just says don't get caught in it. Okay, it also says that knockback immunity can prevent knockback for the middle one, but like every time I tried to use knockback immunity, it didn't work. Okay, but the one with the ixions, it doesn't say necessarily that you'll get knocked back. It just says that for the first one. And so what I want to know definitely is, if you get hit with an ixion, do you get knocked back? And it kind of looks like you do. Let me clear all this out. Yeah, it looked like a smooth slide over to the side. So let's keep watching and see if there's another situation like that. Or maybe in the other version somebody also got hit. I'll go back. Wait. I'll go back now so that we can just finish watching that later together. Here. Okay, nobody gets hit at that one. Okay. Yeah, good for you guys. Is this the one I just saw? I don't remember. Yeah, this is the one we just saw. Okay. Yeah, when I was doing the solo run, I was gonna get all this extra footage, but I got pulled into a meeting. It's like I have a real life or something. How dare. How dare I not be able to get footage. Okay, everyone's health is like pretty good. No one gets hit? Bro. Why is everyone so good at this game? Okay, and then in this one, the only person who got tossed off was the dancer PS, and that's what started this whole situation. I'm glad that I caught that though, because I think it does knock me back. Okay, let's just watch the rest of this, and I'll probably just go get hit with it myself, and I'll leave a comment in the description about it. Okay, go to the short stick. Oh yeah, the orbs thing. Legit! This happened the other time too. Oh yeah, also here. You can see them tether together, so they're gonna combine together. Okay, we all have good health, and now we all have damage downs. Fury's Bolt, the boss gets a buff, and then it's gonna do the Raid Ride. Divine Judgment Bolt, okay. So I should grab an orb. Yeah. We're gaming. Slowly because we have damage downs. Oh, there's another one. Somebody, please. Okay, everyone just got knocked back, or it's a reasonable amount. That's fine. Tank Buster. Is this what they call chaotic neutral? Am I neutral? Okay, yeah, that was a raid ride. Thunderstorms, the AoEs all over the place. Ah! One more time, please! Wait! Don't kill him yet! Wait! Wait! Okay, let's watch the cutscene and then I can go grab knowledge from the game directly. I already forgot how to pronounce his name correctly. I say Ramu, and so it's not Ramu, it's Rama? 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 Ramu? Ramu. Ramu? Is that what they said? I said it in the cutscene, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm horrible at pronouncing things. Okay. This.
So, this is Ramu.
Ramu. Okay, I'm not gonna remember that. Bye.